Hello teachers. Uh, I had received a request on our Facebook page that a sister, or I really don't know, because I'm not getting that name, what name is. But the request is to create a lesson plan regarding in topic on English, that is making questions or making interrogative sentences. Okay, as far as English is concerned, there are three types of questions that we can actually make. Three types of questions. One is yes no type of questions. Second is WH type of questions, in which question starts from what, why, which, etc. Third form is actually it's rhetoric form. Now, what is rhetoric type of questions? In this type of questions, we actually don't need an answer from the person. For example, many times we ask, we are going, and we then ask, aren't we? Oh, sorry. So this type is called as rhetoric question. Now in rhetoric, we actually don't need any answer from the person, because it is understood it is just for the confirmation we are asking in the form of question. So the request is being put for yes no type of questions. So let's study yes no type of questions. As we know that any kind of sentence in English is made up of subject plus verbs and object, and in between here somewhere we have some helping verbs. Okay, so now for making a sentence into a question, what we have to do, we just have to take this helping verb behind the subject. For example, suppose I write a sentence in its continuous present tense, that I am going. Now, as we know, the helping verb or the auxiliary verb is am here. Now, if I take this am behind the subject, so what happens is it becomes am I going? So this is how we can convert a sentence into a question. Now, these are the types of sentences we see in English in its active type. Okay, there are a couple of more sentences in its passive form, but as of now we see this chart of active tense. So this I call it as active tense. Okay, in this we see that this is your simple sentence, continuous, perfect continuous, in present form, past form, and future form. So now in this, where we find helping verbs, let's see. In this sentence we have am as helping verb. Here we have, here we have two helping verbs. One is have, one is been. So remember, we have to only think of first helping verb, that is have. Here actually we don't have any helping verb, so let's do it later. What we have to do here to make it into question, first complete those where we have helping verbs available. So this is was, here it is had. Again there are two, but we will take only first, had. In this it will be will. Again there are two, that is will and be, so we are only worried about will. Again here two, so that we'll take will. In this sentence, I will have been, there are three helping verbs and we are only concerned with the first one. Okay, now let's make the questions. Here, as we have explained that we have to take helping verb behind the subject, it becomes am I going. Here we will make it into have I gone. Again, because we have to take only first helping verb behind the subject, so it will become have I been going. This will be was I going. Here we have had I gone. Same way, had I been going. Will I go? Will I be going? Will I have gone? Will I have been going? So this is the way in which we will convert sentences into the questions, or we can say the way which we make questions by keeping helping verb before the subject. Now here in simple present and in simple past, we do not see any helping verb over there. So what we should do to make it into a question? So as we know that in simple present we can use do and does for making the question. So for subjects which are first person, okay, for example I, you, we and they, we will use do. For he, she, it, and suppose someone's name we are using, then we will use does. Here we have I, so we will just use or introduce a helping verb, that is do I go. Do I go becomes a question. Suppose instead of I it is he, so we'll write does he go. Does he go? We don't put goes here, which in case of making sentences we say does he go. In past tense we use the helping verb did, and again now I have to write did I. Now this is the second form of the verb and we have already used did as the second form of the verb, so we are not going to use the second form again. What we'll do, we'll write did I go. Did I go? Okay, so this is the way we actually make questions. In next video we can have any other lesson plan which you people want in the group Passionate Teachers. Thank you very much and all the best.